Hey, lifers, where do you spend the majority of your time? Maybe you'd say you spend the majority of your time in bed. Well, maybe not the majority, but spend a lot of time sleeping. Maybe at work, maybe at home. Here in my house, I spend a lot of time right here. This is the chair that I do my morning devotions in, that I get on Jesus Jumpstart from here. I do a lot of my Zoom calls, staff meetings, so on. I spend a lot of time right here in this place. And there's been some important things that have happened on this spot. God has talked to my heart here. God has given me ideas here. And I won't call it sacred or anything, but it's just a place where I spend my time. You know, time is an important thing. I've always felt time is much more valuable than money. That I can make more money tomorrow. And I don't treat it flippantly, but money is a renewable resource. Where time, not so much. Time does not renew. Once it's gone, it's gone. And therefore, I'd rather be much more stingy with my time than I would with my money. God in His Word has a lot to say about time. And this coming Sunday, we're going to be talking about Psalm 90. Now, Glenn Davis is going to be speaking this Sunday. We love Glenn, wonderful Bible teacher. And we always get a ton out of what Glenn teaches. But let me read to you some portions out of Psalm 90. You get a bit of a flavor of what he's going to teach this Sunday. This is Psalm 90, verse 1 through 4. Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Before the mountains were born or brought forth the earth, or you brought forth the earth and the world from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You turn men back to dust, saying, return to dust, O sons of men. For 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by, or like a watch in the night. A little later on it says, the length of our days is 70 or 80 years if we have the strength. Yet their span is but trouble and sorrow, for they quickly pass and we fly away. Teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Those are some powerful statements. Notice the contrast there, that there's a contrast between God's days being everlasting to everlasting, our days being 70 or 80 years if we got the strength. Some of you are super strong, and you can go to 90 or maybe push 100 even. But we're limited. Even a 100-year-old person might say, wow, what an amazing long life. Well, to God, that's pretty short, because His is everlasting to everlasting, and 1,000 years are like a day to Him. See, why am I bringing this up, and why are we teaching Psalm 90 in our series, God's Playlist for the Soul? Because this is important to know. We're living in crazy times, but understand this crazy time is finite. God is everlasting to everlasting. As hard as this time is, as difficult as it is for you, as much as it is confusing and chaotic and frustrating, it is going to pass. Our days are numbered. Our time here on earth is short. The earth's time is short. The earth's not going to last forever. Revelation says in the end times, or right before judgment, the earth is gone and there's a new creation that's made for those that have loved Jesus and surrendered their lives to Him. So as we head into now the crucial time when we'll have the November 3rd election, there's a lot of chaos, a lot of frustration, a lot of just uptightness. The Christians need to be the calm ones. Why? Because we know our days are short, which means we ought to value them and we ought to make every day count. At the same time, they're going to pass. And God is everlasting to everlasting. He's always going to be there. And there's a day when we're going to meet Him face to face, and we are going to live with Him forever. Isn't that awesome? Eternity motivates me a lot, especially when I'm just having a funky time. Then, okay, I can bear this. I can get through, because it's not going to last forever. So make sure you tune in on Sunday and hear Glenn teach this powerful passage. I know you're going to grow. You're going to get a ton out of it. Hey, before I sign off, I want to remind you that we have shifted from red to orange in our restrictive status. So while we're still working out the kinks and working out how we're going to do services, at the very minimum, you can come to the sanctuary and sit on the patio and enjoy. You can sing out there with your mask on, distanced. You can watch the message as I speak it just inside the doors and be with people. We need people. We need each other. And so take advantage of that, okay? Also want to remind you, Jesus Jumpstart every single morning, well, Monday through Friday. And there's a group of 15, 18 of us that sign on every morning. And it's just a great way to start your day. You share, we pray, just 15 minutes. But that little 15 minutes can really give you a boost or a jump start into the day. So take advantage of that. Enjoy Glenn as he speaks this Sunday. And I'll be back on November 1st speaking out of Psalm number 8. Powerful psalm. So we'll see you. Have a great week.